Hello, welcome back to another video. My name is Dee Dee with Catching Up Classy, where we are walking in faith and evolving in grace. Okay, let me get to it. So today's video is going to be about 5 habits that are helping me stay consistent. So y'all been watching my videos? Okay, if you're watching this one, I want you to tune into the last one. All right, and then tune into the one before that. I think the last one was just like a little mini vlog thing, situation, compilation of videos that I kind of just smashed together. Well, that my husband smashed together. Shout out to CEO Media for editing all my videos. And also, now that I have quit my job, I am currently working for myself. So, hey YouTube family, what's up? So let's get to it. All right, 5 habits that are helping me stay consistent. So these are not in any particular like specific order. Like I don't do them the way that I'm presenting them to you all. However, I do practice them. So researching ways to become a content creator. So research ways of who or what you want to be. So currently I want to be a content creator. So I'm watching other people's videos to see how they are presenting their videos, what pieces of equipment they're utilizing to get the type of quality that they want. This video here is of great quality thanks to my wonderful husband. He has a really nice Sony camera, so he allows me to record on his equipment until I can get, you know, something that I would prefer. Anyway, so researching ways to become a content creator. Research. That's what you got to do if you want to increase your knowledge on the skill that you're looking to attain, or that you have been working in already and you just want to get better and or master. So make sure you're doing your research, sis, because it's going to help. Okay, you don't want to be out here just doing something blindsided. Okay, we're not going to do that. All right, so the one that I choose is YouTube. I fancy YouTube a lot. It's what it's like my go-to. So I figure I will get used to the other platforms surrounding YouTube. So when I get used to creating videos on YouTube in long form, hopefully in turn, it will help me learn how to create it in short form. So you guys will see better shorts from me, YouTube shorts. Hopefully flipping that, it'll help me create better reels. So that'll go to Instagram. And then from Instagram, I may be able to, no, I don't know if you can tag information from or your content from Instagram to TikTok. I think it's vice versa. So I can learn how to be a better creator in the TikTok aspect. So I'm just researching ways to be a nice or a good aesthetically pleasing. I mean, because that's what I like to see. So I'm looking for like an aesthetically pleasing content creator vibe. You know, like that's my thing. That's what I'm looking for. I put in so many watch hours and seen creators I follow for years upgrade and elevate. So I said to myself, like, why not? Why can't I do it? I feel like they are utilizing their talent, putting it in front of a camera or some type of device and putting it out there for the world to see. I'm doing the research, notice that creators were putting in the work and they have a goal. So what does that in turn make me have? A goal. We're on to our next point. We're on point B. All right, so set a few goals. Set goals that you believe you'll be able to achieve in a minimal amount of time, and also set goals that you believe you'll be able to achieve in an extended period of time. Some short-term goals that I have. So I got my little booklet here, and I know I keep putting my head down to read it, so let me put it up just a little bit. Some short-term goals that I have. Someday, I plan to be recording content with a Sony A7 IV. A Sony A7 IV. So, however, I'm currently using an iPhone X, which is mine that I'm using to record content on. Also a ZV-1 and an Sony A7 III. And the latter two are my husband's. So, yeah. Another short-term goal for me to meet is I would love to meet 50,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I don't want to put a stretch on it and say, oh my gosh, that's such a major goal. Don't be upset if you don't reach that goal. No, I'm looking forward to meeting that goal. And if I don't meet that goal, then I'll just set another goal and then I'll meet that one. Okay? But I'm really, really set on meeting 50,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And I don't mean physically in person. However, if I do bump into you, hey, I'm gonna say hi to you. But I mean digitally. So go ahead. With that being said, you know what to do. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Give me a like. Let me know what you want to see in the comments. Also, let me know if this little list that I've got going on and have created that's working out for me is working out for you. Also, another short-term goal is lose about 30 to 35 pounds. I'm really looking to lose about 30 to 35 pounds this year. I really got to take it seriously. My water intake has increased. Okay, so I'm doing that and minding my business. Also, I have been trying to stretch more. I've been having a little problem with my left hip, and I'm just like, Lord, I'm in my late 30s, and I gotta keep my men entertained, so I can't be letting this hip hurt me. So I gotta be stretching, okay? So I hope that wasn't too much business for y'all. But so I've been trying to stretch, make sure that I'm making the right decisions regarding my meals. And what else? Oh, also, we need a new car. Okay, our family need a new car. Lord, you heard that. Short-term goal, new car. A few long-term goals. Please don't forget those long-term goals. Make sure that when you write them down, you don't forget about them. Sometimes long-term goals, since they are going to be extended and they are going to take longer to achieve, sometimes we kind of put them on the back burner and forget about them and don't really put as much work into the long-term goals. But I feel like they deserve just as much work as short-term goals to be achieved, because long-term goals don't always have to be achieved long-term. What if it's achieved in a short-term time span because you decide to go ahead and hunker down, put your head to the mat, and pound the pavement, do what you got to do. You know what I mean? But yeah, so with that, a few of my long-term goals are continuing to evolve in God's grace, honey child, because I need it, okay? I am so wretched, raggedy, and just need God's help. And I'm telling the truth. Okay. Also, I want to create a safe house for human beings. In my mind, I formulated a system or what type of safe house I want to create long term, but I just need to, speak to some people and see how you get that going. I want to do that long term, and also a resort for married couples. Sure do. I want to do a resort. That's a long-term goal that I have. And setting these goals, I have prioritized ways to achieve them. So that gets me to point C. All right, point C, prioritize your time and your assignment. Okay, so the girlies out there have the 1-year calendar, okay? They got the calendar with all 12 months, okay? Sis, I need one. Send me one. If you got one out there, please send me one, because I don't know where to find it. And I feel like all the ladies is out there buying them up. That's probably why I can't find one. But the girlies on TikTok, okay, and I'm starting to see more frequently on YouTube, the 1-year calendars. So do that to help you prioritize your time and your different tasks that you want to achieve throughout the day. Also, make it a priority, okay? If you keep pushing to the back burner, as my granny would say, you'll never execute the task, or you'll do it half. Okay? Sorry, not sorry. I'm just saying. If you're going to do something, make sure you do it right. If you're a person who works better with schedule like me, like I literally, like I'm like, okay, Didi, if you can go to work, if you can work a 9 to 5 for the man, you can create an itinerary, make a schedule, do a morning huddle yourself every freaking morning, get your notes together and prepare what you need to do. And the things that you're looking forward to make yourself successful. So that's what I've been doing, okay? I've been prioritizing my assignments and prioritizing my time, writing my notes, just brainstorming, doing all the things that I know are going to be necessary for me to be a good entrepreneur and a businesswoman for myself. So these are the habits that I'm creating. So far, what I said, we have research ways to become a great whatever you want to be. For me, it's content creator. B, set a few goals short and long term. We're on C, prioritize your time and your assignment. Let's see. If you also like what's been working for me too is putting notes like in my phone and setting reminders like alarms. Like for me to like if I get off task, okay, so I'm a stay-at-home mom. For the most part, I usually clean up at home. You know, when the kids go to school, that leaves me to do like laundry, clean up the kitchen, make a little breakfast for myself. Dive deep into whatever I'm going to, take the time to do. Personally, read a book, watch a little bit of TV, scroll on social media. But I try to put timers on my phone so I don't get distracted and spending too much leisure time actually putting in some production. So I haven't really disciplined myself to the point where I feel like I'm great because I don't get up and work out the way I'm like, okay, Dee, when you get up, do a workout, do a little 20-minute, 30-minute workout. Make sure you get a stretch in, drink some water, and then go ahead and enjoy your matcha. I need to like make sure that I'm staying on schedule and I need to build a routine and keep a consistent routine. Okay, so let's move on to D. Take time to rest and regroup. You really got to do that. If you just keep putting so much into it, you may burn yourself out when you shouldn't be burnt out. If you haven't really put that much time into it, but you're just giving it all your heart and you feel like you don't like the ideas you're coming up with, or you feel like somebody already came up with this idea. Like, I know you hear it all the time. The industry is oversaturated. Well, it is with everything. So whatever it is, whatever your idea is, don't overthink it. Just let it flow. Take your time and execute whatever it is that you're wanting to do, what you're wanting to study, retain, practice. Just make sure that you're taking your time, giving yourself some grace, and doing what you got to do to elevate. Okay. So also taking time to rest and regroup includes self-care, family time, take a vacation. Shoot, even put your phone on the 2-day do not disturb. Something, okay? Just to give yourself some time to regroup and kind of get that brain flow back and get an increase in flowing again. All right, so we're on E. So this is the 5th one. So we've got A, B, C, D, and we're on E. So time with Jesus. I say the best for last. My favorite is time with Jesus. I always make sure that I spend time with Jesus in my day. I've been putting him in my day. It may not be first thing in the morning when I first get up and I'm just kind of pedaling around, trying to get my thoughts clear, like just getting everything going and moving. But eventually I do sit down. I take the time to open God's word, read it, let it speak to me, breathe it in, feed on it, however you want to describe it. But it is a very important time and you should do it. If you don't know how, ask someone who's a Christian that is around you, or someone in your family. Or if you don't want to ask someone, you can straight go to the source himself. That's what I should have said first. Just pray to God about it and be like, Lord, I don't really know how to come to you, but you can tell me how. And trust me, he will. Okay? So that is what I do. Usually prayer time and reading. I like to read. It really helps me like take my time and decompress from like everything else that's happening in the house and just zone in on a good book, on a good read. So that's what I like. I like to take my time, read, study, and pray. Prayer habits need to get a little better. I feel like if you do, practice some tips to try or practice ways to stay focused when you're talking to the Father. Because if you can read and study about him, of course, you can read those words and study those words. And those are the words that you speak back to him in prayer. So I feel like it's important that, I get that information and not get distracted whenever I'm praying. But I'm sorry if I was all over the place. Just want to do a quick little refresh. Again, those points, those 5 habits that are helping me stay consistent. A, research what and who you want to be in life. B, set goals and execute them. No procrastination. C, prioritize your time and assignments for the hour, day, week, or whatever works best for you. D, take time to rest, regroup, It helps with creativity and clear brain flow and helps you be alert. Time with Jesus. I know I saved the best for last, but it's refreshing. It's completely refreshing. It's piercing. And it'll fill you up with faith. Okay. Okay. And you'll have full abundance in Him. So make sure you do that. Yeah. So if you have any questions, put it in the comments. If you have any tips, put it in the comments. Let me know what you do to help yourself stay focused. And I'm not saying these are the only things I do, but I know that these were a part of the 5 that are pretty significant in my routine. And I wanted to share them with you guys. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Again, if you would, give it a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.